And I'm staring down the barrel of a 45, staring through the ashes of another life. No one in here after 30 seconds? What's going on? Hi, guys. I don't see any chatting. How's everyone doing? Marry you? First of all, I'm married. Second of all, you look like a guy. Jesse, what's up, bro? I was just passing by and I've never been to this park. So, got about 30 people here now. This is Confederate. Hi, everyone. This is Confederate Memorial Park. Never been here before. This has a gigantic Confederate flag that's been very controversial. Thank you, Joette. It's been very controversial. It's on the I-475 exchange. People actually pull over to the side of the road to take a picture of this. Because it's, you see, because the highway is right there. Morocco, what up? Frank, what up? Sammy, what up? So let's go to Confederate Memorial Park. Thank you, David. It's open. Again, this is the highlight of this place. The very controversial flag. As we go in here, established. Man, I can't see. I gotta grab my sunglasses. Eric, we're at the Confederate Park. Look. Oh, yeah, hater blockers. All right, so let's go in. Real jingy. Sorry for the misstep. I almost agreed with the kid the other day, but in the end, he lost my face. So it's back to you. You almost thought, what? Okay. Anyone know what the X on the flag stands for? I don't. Hi, Kelly. Where you been? All right. So established and dedicated April 25th, 2009 as a tribute to the men who answered the call of duty in defense of our Southland. General Jubal A. Early, Camp 556 was named as the Sentinels of this site June 9th, 2012 by Division Commander James Davis, entrusting the members to maintain the grounds and flags in an honorable mission. Memorial Park is owned and operated by the Florida Divisions of Sons of Confederate Veterans. And then you got this. So you got sponsors here, corporation here, organizations, ancestors, little Bobby the drummer boy. I don't know what they mean by ancestors. All right, now we got this. This site dedicated by the Florida Division of Sons of Confederate Veterans, the soldiers, sailors, and Marines of the Confederate States of America, 1861 to 1865, who fought, bled, and died in defense of their homeland against ruthless invasion, and who strove to protect America's birthright of constitutional liberty and freedom dating from 1776. This site is also dedicated to the 9 million people of the southern states who in the struggle for states' rights and independence suffered and sacrificed all. It is a sincere desire of the sons of the Confederate veterans that not only homage be paid to our southern ancestors, but future generations will appreciate the fact that the quest for liberty is timeless. First national flag of the Confederacy by provisional government, 1861, also known as Stars and Bars. Eventually the flag adopted versions with 11 and 13. Let me just read this to you. The 7 stars represent the original Confederate states: South Carolina, Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, and Texas. And then this one is the one everybody hates and acts like is a racist flag. Yeah, I mean, you can really say the American flag is a racist flag if you want to just lump a bunch of stuff together. So this is the flag of the Army of Northern Virginia. It's not racism per se. It's a flag designed with a white border, established in 1863 prior to the invasion of the North. Robert E. Lee's forces fought battles in Gettysburg, Wilderness, Cold Harbor, and Petersburg under these colors. The second national flag of the Confederacy, white, probably because they all wanted to be white. On May 1st, 1863, a second design was adopted, placing the battle flag, also known as the Southern Cross, in the canton on a white field. This flag was easily mistaken for a white flag of surrender, especially when the air was calm during a battle with the heavy levels of smoke due to artillery and musket fire. All right. Charge the Suns, a few to the Suns. A lot of sponsors. Man, there's a lot of stuff to read here. I'm not going to read all this. I'm going to come back another time maybe. And there's some other stuff there. I don't know what any of these crosses mean, but the big daddy is this one right here. That's the one that upsets everybody. They've tried to, people have tried to get this memorial, this flag taken down because they're offended by a piece of cloth. And thank goodness that the state realized it's free speech. And that's the gist of it. All right, I'm going back in my car, read some of the comments, and then I'm out of here. How about some more thumbs up? There's 50 of you in here and only 11 people hit the thumbs up. That really helps me out, guys, if you wouldn't mind. All right, let me read some of the comments now.
Good news. The outrageously expensive little...
Shh. All right. Woo! That was interesting. Let's see here. We had some douches in Canada put the Confederate flag over the maple leaf and fly them on dirt trucks. And you want to know what the X stands for? No. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Barbara. John Doe, what up? Good, Kelly. I'm glad you're busy. Busy in a good way, I hope. Love you, Devin. Thank you. X usually equals death in occult practice. Oh, okay. I ain't got no problem with the Confederate flag. It's free speech. Don't mean you're racist. Just means Southern pride normally. Yeah, it means that. And it kind of looks cool. I actually have a blanket with the Confederate flag. When I first moved down here, they sell gigantic blankets out of the side of the road at gas stations. And I liked it. I thought it looked really cool. I had no idea that it was such a racist blanket. Yeah, Eric Lowell, they have a park like this. This is the main crossroads between I-75 and I-4. And the flag is flying all the time. Millions and millions and millions of people have seen Tens of millions of people have driven by this flag. There's a Confederate graveyard in Paxton, Jacksonville, Florida. It's usually sadly overgrown and not taken care of. States' rights. The states agreed to unionize and had the right to secede at any time if they thought the feds were becoming too powerful and oppressive. I believe that that's currently how it is too. We can still secede if we wanted to. A couple states have threatened to secede. When will the time come when military personnel and veterans are all looked down on as violent, useless brutes? Military personnel, if they actually defended America, the military is used to dominate the world. We have over 140 bases around the world, etc., etc. Nothing like that in Salem, Oregon. Okay. All for wars fought for monetary gain, pretty much. Well, sadly, they lost, and the Fed rules us like cattle. Sadly, the South lost. Okay. Hello, my friend. Hi, Scooter. Jerry. Thousands kidnapped soldiers. Would it be racist if any one of the states decided to assert their 10th Amendment right to secede and they objected to federal income tax? No, that's not racist. That's patriot. Hit the like button. Yeah, please, guys. An item can't be racist. That's true. Unless you're a leftist snowflake. Hi, from Saudi. Salel Al-Mahdi. How you doing, sir? Hi, Frank. John, did you change your hair parting? It looks like something wrong. No, I went this direction. I used to go this direction, but that really showed my bald spot. And then the barber's like, just go this direction. So it's like a mini comb over. Thank you. Thank you, Richie Restorations. People have the right to be racist. Yes, they do. Blue thumbs matter. Okay. Not really. I really like the things you're doing. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Todd. Hi, Salel. You said that twice. Federal government is pure evil. You got that. Hi, Felix. No, each state has the right to secede. That was the whole point of the Civil War. Well, one of the main reasons. Was the Civil War really civil? Or if the South wanted to extricate or secede from the United States? Well, the South wanted to secede because they had slaves. And they got a lot of free labor. And they had their own constitution. The Southern Stonewall Jacksons wrote a constitution. I don't know. I should know my history better, but they wrote their own constitution for white men. So, I mean, that's how things were back then. They're not that way now. Racism barely exists anymore. If it does exist, people are quiet about it. And I'd rather they be wide open racist than be a hidden racist. Hi, Patrick. What up? People making too much fuss over little things, going after a flag, go after the racists and fascists, call them out. You're not a damn object. You got it, Jerry. The news uses things like this to distract us from a reality. Anyone who fought for the South was a traitor to the Constitution. Well, they were fighting for their own Constitution. And I agree, they're a traitor to our current Constitution. But they were fighting for their own Constitution back then. Please do the actual research. I will one day. The Convention of the States. It's a movement to put the federal government back in its place because it's out of control. All right? Use live. Right on, John. We can secede at any time because of the 10th Amendment. Noise. Auditron. Morning, Boyd. R. Boyd. Isaac, what up? Sue. John, take a look at Northern Corruption Monitor 907. Last live stream. It's crazy what happened. The stream attacked and arrested. 907. I'll try to remember that. All states have the right to end their constitutional contract with the feds. I agree. All attorneys represent the same thing. They make their profit off the misfortune and suffering of people. You're not lying, Isaac. Except for defense attorneys. Kathleen Zellner, you can't call her an evil. She's gotten 15 wrongly convicted felons off out of jail, and she's working on she's currently working on Stephen Avery's case in Brendan Fraser. The blanket of freedom the military provides don't seem to bother him. The blanket of freedom the military provides don't seem to bother everyone. What freedom, bro? Are you claiming we have freedom in this country? What type of freedom are you talking about? In America, where you have to get paid permissions to travel in your car, paid permission to cut down a tree, paid permission to dig a hole, paid permission, paid permission. What can you do in this country without paid permission? Even walking in Florida, there's like 28 walking laws. Walking laws. Walking. Mini comb over. You got it, Keith. I love you, Frank. What up, Josh? I'm not worried about my hair, bro. What makes you think I worry about my hair? Huh? What makes you think I worry about my best physical attribute? I would laugh if a cop came. Let's go. What do I care? Hi, Das. Hey, Jet. Hey. 907 Corruption is a good video. I want to know what happened to this guy. Please, someone send me that link to my Facebook Messenger. Look into Committee of 300. I've seen that. Good. Amber Geiger, she should be convicted of murder. Good for her. Or good for, I mean, you're not going to bring the guy back, but Jesus effing Christ, man. People in Haiti, UK, Egypt, Hong Kong, even the French are standing against government. In the land of the free, we sit on the comfortable slavery and fight each other over political talking points. You got it, buddy. Step one, get rid of your TV service. If you use TV to learn about politics or reality or anything really going on in America, you're the problem. If you watch TV so you can watch Atlanta Housewives and all the other stupid shows my wife watches, then I understand. But if you got TV and you can't wait to see Bill O'Reilly or whatever prostitute they put on the news, you are the problem. Civil War had little or nothing to do with slavery. If it did, why did the South secede in September of 1861, almost 2 years before Lincoln emancipated the slaves? Well, I believe John Doe that Lincoln could care less about the slaves. I've heard a lot of stuff about him too. The Civil War is not what we learned in school. There's a lot more to it than that. And there's a lot more to Lincoln, and, you know, he's not the greatest president like everyone thinks he is. America's got the biggest incarceration in the world. That's true. It's not freedom. The military is mind controlled to take lives, all for corporation and banks. Yeah, I hate to say that's true. We definitely live in a socialist, beyond socialist. We are socialist, and then they want to make it more socialist. It's not socialist enough for some people. You keep saying about the flag. It's what the flag represents. The flag, what does the flag represent? It was the flag of the Army of Northern Virginia. There are walk-in laws, dude. Florida has like 28 of them. What up, 700 Club? Hi, David. A lot of the Civil War had to do with economics. North couldn't keep up. They did not have free labor. Either slavery was going to spread or it was going to stop, one way or the other. I'm going to agree with that. I still love tomatoes too, Das. You guys really want me to cover Amber Geiger? I don't know why I don't have any interest in that story. She supposedly went in the wrong... Does she know that guy? I don't know, man. I got to get going here. How many idiot cops have you ran into? Dude, I'll tell you what. Yesterday, I saw over 20 cops while I was driving around. Like my brows, baby? I have to pluck right here or else it'll just be a brow, not brows. The politics are all a distraction. 5G is our biggest threat. Military weapon. It's here to control us. You know what? That's funny you say that about 5G, because there is an elementary school that had to take their 5G out because kids were getting cancer or stuff. I got to find that story. He could have used the Castle Doctrine defense. Thanks, Richie. I got rid of my TV too, man. I don't miss it one bit. I watch Netflix. I watch Ancient Aliens and car racing shows like Hyper Drive and Fastest Car. Those were really good shows. There's a church in my neighborhood, St. John's, that was going to be torn down. Makes me sick. It's historic, called the Church of the Generals. Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson went there when they were stationed at Fort Hamilton Army Base. What was the reason for the Confederate Park? To commemorate the ancestors that fought for the South. That's what it said on the little thingies over there. Good, I'm glad Geiger's found guilty. Put her in jail the rest of her life. Let her see what it's like to be one of us. Is your jerky good, bro? What's the best one? I only have teriyaki right now, bro. And it's pretty decent. I've sold a bunch of it. One guy called it average. So it's at least average. Government wants us to hate each other. You got that, bro. We are all slaves. America's a dictatorship that passes over 150 federal laws a year. You know what? I've been thinking about this, and us auditors and patriots and guys like us, we're the modern day abolitionists. We are abolitionists, and we should start the abolitionist political party. I have no clue how to do that. I know there's smarter people out there than me, but do you have family going back to the founding of Nacogdoches? I don't know what that means. Amber killed the guy to cover something up that he knew. I could believe that. Do I work nights? I work whenever I want, brother. Florida took 2,500 red flags. Florida took 2,500 red flags. I don't know what that means. Military state flag came from East India Trading Company. Oh, it's true. Oh, Suj, I can't get through all these comments. If she goes to jail, the pigs will go crazy and mess with everyone even more. Look up East India Trading. 5G is here to depopulate. How do I know you're real? How do you know who's real? I killed my TV. I found my own information right on my phone. That's it, brother. Everything you need is right here in your hands. Welcome to the new age. To the new age. Welcome to the new age. The new age. $5G ain't nothing a Sawzall can't take care of. It doesn't matter. Popeyes is still the flag of the East. Okay. No one alive now was around during the Civil War. Leave it alone. Just pass by the memorial, bro. I can't stop and cover the memorial. Johnny F. I implore you and everyone else to check out Tom Woods, Tom DiLorenzo, about the real Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, I know Tom Woods. He was a Ron Paul guy. The churches are all part of the control. Tribes of Levi are the descendants of control finance. Would you fight Donut for charity? I fight Donut for fun. He might be able to beat me up, to be honest with you, because he's younger and better shape. But I'd still do it. I'll take anything. I'd rather debate the guy because I'm not a violent guy. But if that's the only way I can prove anything, I'd gladly fight. No, Geiger didn't do CPR. Our attitude is absolutely on the right side of history, Patrick. You got it. All right, that guy's really worried about 5G. I don't know what to do about it. Glad you are breathing and living. Thank you, Emmanuel. I appreciate it, bro. Mad Luca. Hello. Yes, I remember you, Mad Luca. If you start repeating yourself, I'm going to block you. Stop repeating yourself. Florida took 2,500 weapons with BS red flag laws. When did that happen? I'm not religious. Cool part of history of my neighborhood is that being wiped out. Everything is being made so digital. Oh, I finally got to the end. So, stop scaring me, Jet. I love you. Okay, those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. You got it, Patrick. TV is for Atari and ColecoVision. You got it, Frank, 1984. I want to form a fight club for auditors and cops. What happens in Auditor Fight Club gets recorded by Auditor Fight Club. I was the one who irritated you last time, too. Yeah, you're irritating, bro. At least you didn't repeat yourself. Watch Do Not Resist on Amazon Prime. It will keep you awake at night. Do Not Resist on Amazon Prime. Might have to write that one down. I'll write it on the back of my police packet. What was it called? Do not resist. Do not resist a crime. You have too much color to be unmolested. That's funny you say that because when I had the restaurant, black people didn't want to come downtown Frostproof because I guess that was the white part of town. But I had a cook who was black. Everybody knew him because he was the black guy who worked downtown. And when he would try to get some of the people to come, the minorities to come in the restaurant, they're like, who owns that place? And he's like, John. And then when they see me, like, that's John? Like when they heard the name John, they thought I was some old white-haired white guy foreigner or something. Thanks, Christian. All right, give me some more thumbs up, guys, and I'm gonna call it a day. I forget which video I published today. Was it the snake video? That dude grabbed the snake. I get scared when I grab my own snake. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I've never punched a cop, sir. I'm not Mad Luca. I am not a violent person. I have punched people before, but they either punch me first or spit on me or, you know, you can't go through your whole life as a real man and never get in a fight. 98% of all slave owners and plantation owners in the South were Jewish. That's interesting. Shalom. Anyway, thank you everyone for the thumbs up. Thank you for watching. I didn't think it was going to go this long, but you know, I'm a little long in the mouth. That's not the right phrase. I'm a little long in the tooth. No, that's not the right phrase. I'm a little long in the... No, that's not it. All right, guys. Thanks so much. I'm glad Amber Geiger's guilty of murder. Thank you. Peace, tranquility. All right, everyone. Patrick, see you. Bye. Stop doing old vids. Stop watching, Timothy. You don't like what I'm doing. Go watch Donut Operator. He's probably more your speed. All right, everyone. Thanks. Bye.